deep morals and ideals. It teaches people how to deal with problems in a constructive manner and is healthy fun for all ages. I'll be speaking about My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. My Little Pony is a show that I think should be near or at the top of the ratings.
Oh my god!
My Little Pony has many different morals and ideals that teaches people who watch the program. The various distinct and colorful ponies each have points in the show where they learn something about friendship and how they are acting. There's a pony who is quite selfish, another who is condescending, one who is too passive and unassertive, a pony who loses sight of the important, and a pony who does not have their priorities straight. Throughout the show, these different problems and more are dealt with, and new lessons are learned. Issues like pride, betrayal, telling lies, and hate, and not judging a book by its cover are also represented in the show. And like the show's name suggests, the importance of friendship is heavily emphasized. This show illustrates just how much of a difference having friends around during the time of hardship and difficulties can make. A feat may appear impossible. However, with the right group of friends, it may not seem that scary. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, has many instances where the ponies had to rely on each other in order to get over an obstacle or some problem, and even sometimes even just to survive. These issues I spoke about before were dealt with the help of the lower ponies. And if those other ponies had not been there, who knows what could have happened to poor Twilight Sparkles or Rainbow Dash. This show has lessons and ideals that any person, regardless of gender or age, can take to heart.
Amen.
A good example of this is an ever-growing community who call themselves bronies. This group of males aged 15 to mid-30s watch the show and identify with it. In a poll taken by Dr. Patrick Edwards, who has a PhD in clinical psychology in the University of Georgia, and Dr. Marcia H. Reddens, who also has a PhD and teaches at Louisiana State University, and they have found that the brony's average age was actually 21.33 years old. And a good deal of these bronies also graduated from college. They found that 58 had PhDs and 247 had a graduate degree. So they're actually pretty well educated in general. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is a show that has gained adult interest, much like similar shows like Animaniacs, Rocko's Modern Life, and SpongeBob SquarePants, which all feature jokes aimed at adults and a sense of nostalgia. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic has also made references to I Love Lucy, The Benny Hill Show, X-Men, 2001, The Space Odyssey, Diamond Dogs, and the Big Lebowski. Lauren Faust, who created the show and worked on another popular show called The Powerpuff Girls, acknowledged that she intentionally looked to create a show that could be enjoyed by adults. She said that she's genuinely surprised about the large number of dedicated bronies whom she clearly adores. Genevieve Koski of the AV Club stated that Friendship is Magic is an example of a show that, while considered girly, has been able to tap into the nerd culture to allow it to gain wider acceptance than other comparable forms. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic is a show that can and has appealed to people of all ages and genders. It teaches the important lessons about friendship and how necessary this aspect of humanity really is. The morals and ideals instilled to those who watch it also helps prove just how truly great show this is. Any person who watches it can learn and appreciate the lessons in My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. Thank you once again for listening, and remember, friendship is magic.